500 plus. What I'm going to do is, I've already removed that trace wire we put under the board, just to remind me not to forget. Like I said, last time I repaired one, I fixed 4 of the traces on the top board and then discovered another one, but quickly fixed it underneath and then forgot to replace it. It still worked, so. But anyway, it's just a bit more tidy, you see. So what I'm going to do here, I've already, like I said, just took the wire from underneath. I'm just going to put the trace on top. In that last video, I said I was going to zoom in and show you where it was broken, the trace, and I didn't show you. My bad. Well, I did, but not as close as I intended to. So what I've done, I've got the camera out, the little zoom camera. I'm going to zoom into it, and hopefully I can get that camera as well, zoomed in as well, which isn't going to be easy. Somebody asked me how did I know how to fix it. Yeah, trial and error, basically. When you start fixing stuff like this, you'll be Googling and finding out why it's broke and stuff like that. You watch other videos and stuff, and then you just slowly learn that, you know, maybe it's not that, maybe it is this, and eventually you'll quickly learn that going online and reading that sheet, for the Amiga sheet, there's a colour code problem sheet, which you can find dead easy. You'll quickly learn to ignore that, because 90% of it's wrong. But it's not wrong, but it's not right. So like green screen on there, it'll tell you that it's Agnes or Gary or U11, U7 and stuff like that. And generally, it's not. If it's a 500 plus, I don't know why I'm sitting there like that. If it's a 500 plus, and it's got Varta damage from battery leak, it's mainly going to be the traces. It's mainly going to be the traces and around the data path area. So if you checked all the traces, which I did, I've checked all the traces. I've only found the one trace, which is amazing. But I also checked Gary at the same time when I was checking all the traces, because a lot of the traces go to Gary. So you may as well do Gary while you're there, and then you do the data path and work around the data path. If you find no problems, then the next assumption is it's a 74LS 244. There's 2 of them right near Varta, which is part of your data path. So it could be one of them. So generally the closest one to the battery, I'll desolder, put a socket in, and then test it that way. But before I put the socket in, I'll check all the traces on that, just to make sure all the pads are there. Then if it's not that, and I can replace the 244, I will replace the 244. Hence why I bought 2. I don't know why that camera's just done that. Hence why I bought 2. So it was just, well, it wasn't sheer fluke, but I wasn't 100% sure it was that, because my next port of call would have been Agnes. I'd have checked every single pin on Agnes, and then I'd have checked the CIAs. But luckily enough, I didn't have to. But what that led me to last night, when the video came out, when you watched it, when somebody posted, how did I know? I thought, well, I might do a video on it, on repairs, on like Commodore 64. Problems like no picture, or there's picture but there's nothing. What could it be? I could do a video on that, on repairs, because there's loads of videos there, but not many people go back and look at all the videos that they need. So I can bring them all into like problem solving into one big video. So if you type in, oh, I've got Amiga 500 plus and I've got green screen / yellow screen, then that fault will be here, and it'll probably say chances are it's one of the traces around Varta, or it's a 244. But those colour code errors you see online, they're not, it's a rough guide, it's not 100% gospel, because 90 times out of 100 it's not any of them. So anyway, waffling on. So what I'm going to do now is clean up the traces, which I've already cleaned up a bit, and then I'm going to get a bit of solder onto a bit of braid and just tin them all, and then get some 0.2mm wire and create that trace, which I'm going to show you now. So if you look on the screen, it's this trace over here. If I can get my finger in without covering it. No, I can't. Let's move this down a bit. This trace down here, this one, it's broke here. There's no join, nothing. So So what I'm going to do is just clean all this up, tin it all, and then we're going to put a thin wire on it. So just get rid of all the dirt with a soft fibre pen. One of them, the soft ones, one of these red ones. Don't go over it with one of them. Once you've revealed the traces, don't keep going over with this because it will just remove the trace as well. So try to get a soft one, which just looks like a felted pen, I suppose. Right, a bit of IPA on a cotton bud and give it a quick clean. I'm going to get a bit of a flux, just dab it on. This isn't the best one for it, but it'll do. Like that. Don't worry, you don't need to be accurate because you're going to spread it. Clean the braid, so remove the piece that you've already used. Soldering iron, some solder, like that. Push it onto the board. Just drag it along. And some of them could be done. Sticks to that bloody thing. There we go. There we go. So now all the traces I'm going to work on are clean. So again, let's clean off excess fluff. We don't want this flux on there. Well, we do in a minute, but not everywhere else. They're all nice and tinned now, but we're only concentrating on this one. So we're going to come up with a 0.2 mil of a wire, come up this way, across that way. We're going to follow that trace. Don't go straight across because obviously you're going to join. Flux. Let's put it where we want it. Not on that trace there, down there a bit, but we'll come to that in a minute. Let's solder. A real little bit of solder, you don't want a lot. And just quickly tin it on like that. Now we need this camera moving up so we can see where we're going. So now we've got it there. We want to hold it about there so we can bend this wire down this way. Like that. Hold it down. There. Like that. Let's solder on that. That should have that. Now to the next corner. Just there. Bring it that way. Like that. Okay, that's got that. Now we want some flux down here. Get hold of it. Like that. In a bit. like that. Now for the last bend, nope. Like that. That should be it. With a blade, very carefully, because you don't want to cut your trace. Just before the corner. Lift off. There we go. Now, quickly clean that with a bit more IPA. Get a new cotton bud actually. So there we go. So we've got it. Just check everything's fine. And it is. We're not touching anywhere other than where we should be touching. There we go. So you do a trace. Right, it's Saturday, the day the video is supposed to be coming out. So I did put a post short yesterday that you might get a video today, Saturday, which you're not going to, because it's going to come out tomorrow now. It's not a big video though. It's me, what you've just seen, fixing those traces. And then today, just a minute ago, an hour ago, Gotek's turned up. So I was going to do the replacement membrane because it's a hard membrane, but that still hasn't turned up. So Gotek's in. So I've put a few games on the USB stick just to have a go, basically. Yeah. Oh, it is doing something. I thought it wasn't doing anything. Jesus. Oh. I've got a whistling in my ear constantly. I think I'm going deaf. Oh. Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. There's no error, but it's not doing anything. It's just sat there. No flashy. Yeah. So we won't play that game then. What else? Oh, I know. Cannon fodder. I know that works. Oh, I'll switch it back on. Come on in. Bloody thing. There you go. Yeah, come on. Exit. If you're going to crack a game, just crack a game. Don't post a load of crap all over it. Jesus. Yeah, oh. Oh. That didn't work either. Yeah, cannon fodder works. I know it works. You know it works. You've seen me using it, and it's the same copy. What have we got? June then. I would definitely know that works. Yeah. Oh, and I don't think I won anything on the auctions. I didn't go to the auction. I went yesterday, Friday, put some bids on a few items, and anyway, today it was on YouTube, but I was tattooing, so by the time I caught it, I missed the first bit I was bidding on. Yeah, all right. And then I managed to watch the other two towards the end of the video, but I think they went more than what I placed my bids on because I forgot what my bids were. It's old age. Yeah, I'm not the only thing that's not working right. Nothing. Yeah. Could be no, because the floppy was working. Let's pull out Denise. Just give her a quick spray contact cleaner. Yeah. Oh, it wouldn't be Denise because it was fine a minute ago. It wouldn't be Denise. She's clean anyway. Yeah, that would probably be one of the CIAs, if anything, but no, because it's working and then it's not working. Still not working. I've had every chip off the board. Well, not every chip. I've had CIAs, odds and evens. I took Denise off, but I thought, well, it wouldn't work because it wouldn't give a picture. Took Gary out, give him a good clean as well. I've even given the ROM a clean and Paula. The only things I haven't taken out is Agnes and the CPU. And no, it's still the same. Yeah. Why would you do that? Let's take the keyboard out. Because yeah. Process of elimination, I suppose. Let's have the keyboard out. Unless the Gotek's not working, which wouldn't be the first time I've bought something like that off of eBay and it hasn't worked. Why is it doing that? It's got a huge delay on it as well. Loading. Oh, it's going now. Must have been the keyboard then. Why would it be the keyboard? Oh. No. No, it's not going. It stopped. Oh. Right. I've took the lid off. There's a jumper on JA and J5. It shouldn't be there. I'm pretty sure it is because all the Goteks I've had, there's only ever had one jumper. The one jumper's there. So I've got a jumper here, which is JA and J5, and then the jumper there, which is not in position. Where's me? No, it's on select 0. So that one shouldn't be there. The guy I bought this off of eBay had it down as Atari ST PC / Amiga / something else. So that shouldn't be there. And that should be on S0, which should be there. Let's try him. I hope that's right, actually. Let me just go downstairs before I power it on, just in case. I'm just going to go and have a look on the old Tinternet. Let's see why my the jumpers are on the Gen Z Gotek. It doesn't want to work. Right, But on the internet, it is right. S0, where I've just put it. And all the pictures I can see, none of the Amigas has got the second one on, which I don't recall ever seeing. And I've took a lot of them apart. So we'll power that on, which is June. See, that's what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to pause for ages like it was doing. Oh, it's still going. I was going to say the keyboard's not lit. It's not plugged in. But it's still going, and that's for everyone what we've got. Yeah. I've been faffing about with these chips, taking them in and out, giving them a spray for half an hour. It's bloody jumpers. I nearly messaged them to say, look, did you test this before you sent it out? Because it ain't working. But it is working. He's just left the jumpers on. I think it was Atari ST or something. I don't know where he's left it on. So that's how you fix the Gotek. Wing it. That was really bugging me, that was. I reckon it's this 500 is cursed. Everything I've tried to do to this 500 just took weeks or just doesn't work. Yeah, it's working. Yay! Sweet. Well, that's all I've got for you today, I'm afraid. Not like I do. My hands are tired at the moment. So the membrane turns up. Well, I could start modifying the case, but I'm going to do that in its own video from start to finish. So, oh yeah, the pole, yeah, the window, floppy delete, and internal Gotek 1, by the way. Sorry, lefties. Going to terrorise another country. Stew. Sweet. Yeah, the 600 went for 75 quid or something like that. I put maximum bid 60. Begrudge paying that. It's the 600. They're not worth it. It's only a 500, a smaller, minus the numeric keypad. I mean, you got PC, MCI, whatever. So that's the end of the video. Like I said, thanks for watching. The next video, hopefully I'll start the mods on the case, which is going to upset a lot of people. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Right.
The desert, unchanged for millions